My name is Marissa Irizarry. I'm Yahungtawan Dakota Sioux from the Fort Peck Reservation. I'm half Dakota and half Taino. I'm a painter, mostly, so I'm painting designs that I've created. I base paintings off of medicine bag designs, and I study pigments from plants to influence the color of paint that I make. I don't paint Indians. It's not traditional for women to paint figuratively. I feel like that I'm representing indigenous people through my paintings already by doing a traditional form of painting geometrically. I guess you can say that they can be considered modern art. Definitely like a native modern art. So in a lot of ways, my art is like a reflection of that, of me learning how to grow closer to my culture and my traditional practices. A lot of people do conform to living a colonized life, but it's also a struggle to live a decolonized life or a modern indigenous life, I guess. And then I also study patterns from beadwork. It's not traditional, but I feel like now it might be seen as traditional. Beadwork is like a contemporary medium that was brought to us through European trade and French trade. I guess that's why I lean more to finding design work that is based off of quill work because it is a more natural medium. It's the first medium used to decorate clothes and anything really. I feel like the representation of the Indian, the noble savage, that just isn't me. I feel like it's important to make our own representation in media. And in doing that, it just broadens the horizon about what we think is mainstream and what we think is native, and kind of just blurring the line between those ideas. We're not just colonized, we're all realms of just what we're able to be. It's like we're not just one or the other. Native people are multifaceted. Bridging the gap between that is pretty much just like a black hole because you're trying to bridge a gap through the mediums of the oppressor. And it's like a part of that white savior complex, like the people who oppress you can't be your saviors. It's like, oh, we're gonna save your stories, your native stories, through film and through writing, which is a concept, like a colonized medium, whereas saving stories would have been like an oral tradition. And it's oftentimes oral tradition isn't seen as a valid form of history, of keeping knowledge. I feel like a lot of that was taken from us. And then it's trying to be replaced through photography and film and through writing and books. And it's like you're trying to conceptualize a history in a language that it wasn't written in. And it's it's almost impossible. I don't know, I feel like if white people agreed with native culture that, maybe the colonization wouldn't have happened how it did. So if they want to pretend to be natives, yeah, it's kind of like appropriation. But it's also I don't know, maybe they're better off doing it too. Maybe it enriches their life. Goodness. I don't even know. So, I'm loving it.